Guys, I'm back with another video, and this video is going to be Hitler's Last Days by Bill O'Reilly, Part 1, Chapter 2 and 3. Now, I'm going to show you the mask that I'm going to be wearing before we start. So, yeah. Yeah, this is me. And anyways, let's go on to what we're going to be reading. Chapter 2. General Patton's Headquarters. Nancy, France, October 21st, 1944. George S. Patton thinks so highly of Field Marshal Erwin Rommel that he keeps a copy of Rommel's book on infantry tactics near his bedside. Often when he's unable to sleep, Patton opens it to reread a chapter or two. But while the great generals did not collide in the North African desert, the contest between Rommel, the Desert Fox, and another Allied commander, British Field Marshal Bernard Montgomery, ended in Tunisia in May 1943. With the Axis troops surrounded, Patton's Third Army did not become active on the European front until 2 months after D-Day, June 6, 1944. He then directed the successful U.S. Third Army march across France and is now in position near the southern border between France and Germany. Patton considers the effort stalled because General Dwight D. Eisenhower has ordered him to stop his army and regroup, and so begins the October pause, and lull in the action is a foolish move in Eisenhower's part. The American might be using the lull to reinforce, but so are the Germans. Notice to the Americans, Adolf Hitler is planning a major attack of his own. Hitler is meeting in private with one of his devoted followers, SS officer Otto Skronzi. At 6'4", the legendary commando stands at half foot taller than the Führer. If Erwin Rommel was Hitler's favorite general, then the long jumper, as Skronzi is nicknamed, is Hitler's favorite commando. Time and again, the gruff Austrian has shown loyalty to the Führer by accepting missions that other men would refuse on the grounds that they were impossible or suicidal. The Führer turns to Skronzi and says, "It's December. Germany will start a great offense, which many will decide her fate. The world thinks Germany is finished. With only the day of the funeral to be named, I am going to show them how wrong they are. The corpse will rise and throw itself at the West. The Führer has done away with those who might be disloyal to him, and he is building his plans to him, and he is building his battle plans around loyal worshippers like Otto Skronzi. So even though Erwin Rommel, with his unmatched prowess as a commander of panzer troops, is gone forever, Hitler is confident of success. He is also well aware that tank commanders will not have to face George S. Patton and his Third Army because the secret offensive is literally being launched in a battlefield too far north for Patton and his brilliant tactical mind. Hitler tells his favorite commando, and fellow Austrian the details of the coming offense. He is sure that Skritsny and his men are more than capable of playing a pivotal role in his surprise attack, known as Operation Watch on the Rhine. But that is not how Hitler intends to use them. Hitler directs Skritsny and his men to infiltrate enemy lines by dressing in American uniforms and pretending to be U.S. soldiers. They will all speak English and will sow confusion by spreading false rumors, capturing vital bridges, and killing Americans caught by surprise. The most important rumor is one meant to cause fear and distraction in the highest levels of Allied leadership. The Skritsny is en route to Paris to kidnap General Dwight D. Eisenhower. I am giving you unlimited power to set up your brigade. Use it, Colonel. Hitler says triumphantly. Skritsny breaks into a broad smile as he realizes that he just risen a rank.